Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do your December general reading, the last month of 2021. I've been inspired by the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, which is upcoming in a couple of days, really bracketing the entrance of Venus in Capricorn and a 5-month series of Venus conjuncting Pluto. So I will be doing a specific reading on that transit this month, but let's get started here with your general December reading. And I'm going to ask you now to please like this video if you enjoy it. Please subscribe if you are so moved. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And I'm going to pull the bottom card from the Shulton deck of this horoscope reading. I will be pulling an oracle card at the end to finish up. So the Six of Cups is showing me your willingness and ability right at this time, Scorpio, to be giving, sharing, anticipating the needs of your loved ones. This gives you a lot of pleasure, and the ability to fulfill their needs is something that gives you a fair amount of pride. However, you are gaining a sense, and it may be through contact with someone who you have known in the past or an experience from your formative years, that you are now in a position to recognize that you are as deserving of the love that you give freely. Not only are you deserving of that love, but being nurtured and cared for is an experience you don't often grant yourself. And this is allowing you, through a revisitation of this event, this person, or opportunity, to reconnect with an innocent place in your life where you were able to experience this equity in relationship, this balance and harmony in giving and receiving. Your first house is the Lady of Jades or the Queen of Pentacles. In conventional decks, this is showing, again, this is amplifying the tremendous amount of pride and ability you have as someone who is able to build and generate wealth. You are the image of resourcefulness, so that you are not only able to manifest the material needs and desires so that they are protective of you and support your prosperity, but you're also generous with the excess that you feel you're able to generate. So you are sharing, loving, and a powerful giver, a model of that. In the second house, the house of your values, your possessions, your body, the Warrior or Knight of Pentacles is really showing that you have a new exploration based on this visitation from the past, based on the renewal of this experience and the opportunity to balance out the way that you give, because your material resources are so much a part of your processing, your values, and what you take pride in. You are now exploring the building of wealth, the building of resources, the gathering of resources on new terms of greater equity, so that you are now occupying the space of receiving the support and nurturance that you often give to others. And it's also helping you to understand abundance in means, in terms that are no longer solely material, but abundance as a state of being. The third house is your communication, and the Spirit or King of Pentacles here not only forms a couple, a relationship that is supportive based on resourcefulness, wealth building, and establishing a secure foundation for yourself and others, but it's also bringing in the memory of someone who provided that giving to you. This is the spirit of someone who was able to recognize that you were deserving and needing the same nurturance and support. This could be the connection with a past friendship, or that can grow into a more substantially and balanced relationship. But my sense is that this relationship, whether romantic, business, is based on deep friendship, deep connection, and a knowledge of self on the part of both parties. Yourself and that person or that event you're connecting with. There is a deep connection. The fourth house is your home, your past. It's also your subconscious. And here we have the Magician. The Magician, Scorpio, speaks to powers that I believe are potential for you at this time. This is the clarification and focus of your will on a goal. And I do see that you have two aces here in your reading upcoming. You also have the Fool card here. So this is something that is simultaneous to the experiences of your environment. There is a new path, a new opportunity that you are pursuing at this time. You have a new goal and a deep recognition, as has already been shown, that you have all the resources you need to manifest this particular goal. This particular goal has as much to do with relationship as it does with a material thing. And the two of those, the material, the manifestation of love, is part of what it is you're aiming towards. This is not something that you just thought about in the month of December or last month either. This is something that is arising out of the work that you've been doing in recognizing your strength and the love that you are now deserving of. The fifth house is where we play, where we create, where we build, where we allow ourselves to imagine with others. The Three of Swords is a card that has become deeply valuable to me over the years as a person who, like most of you, has experienced a fair share of heartache. I now understand this card to be your effort, Scorpio, at understanding the failures, the disappointments, perhaps the heartaches of the past. This is you diving in to understand the thoughts that contributed to those failures. And this is giving you an opportunity to take responsibility for your part in the negative experiences, the heartaches, the disappointments you may have experienced. So this card indicates your willingness to focus on the past, explore those, and actually learn the lessons of those failures. To actually extract those lessons, pull them apart, and understand that the suffering and the pain of this card has been a blessing, has made you stronger. In the sixth house, we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, again, is, for me, showing the other side of this formidable Queen of Pentacles, or Lady of Jades, where she is generating the production, she is producing abundance. The Queen of Cups is recognizing that this is something that she also deserves. So Scorpio, you're getting deeper in touch with your ability, making space for receiving the goods, the love, the nurturance, and support that you so generously are able to give to others. The support that you're particularly opening yourself up to at this time is really that emotional support that comes from the vulnerability that you have had to witness in order to understand these lessons. So the Queen of Cups actually gains in strength by being vulnerable, by exposing vulnerability. And this is something I believe Scorpio, following the lunar eclipse in Scorpio season, is a global lesson for so many of us. Really recognizing that our ability to be weak or to appear weak or to explore unhappy experiences is actually a strength and actually leads to our maturity and our ability to extract beauty and joy from pain. In the 7th house, we have the Ace of Cups. And this, I feel, is part of what you are releasing through these experiences. Your ability and willingness to be a leader in love is actually opening you up now to receiving that, making space to receive that. These experiences are leading you into a flow. When it comes to your relationships, any and all relationships with people, with things, with events, with activities, you are now open. Your heart is open. Understanding that you have learned how to focus this energy in pursuit of what it is that you want. And what it is you want benefits others as much as it benefits you. So this is really a release of self-healing and love, as well as your ability to understand relationships at a new level, at a more fulfilling level, in which you don't have to carry all the responsibilities of providing for others. In the 8th house, we have the second ace, the Ace of Swords. And it's interesting because the swords is really your pursuit of the truth, your pursuit of new information. And as you have explored your past and extracted the truth out of these experiences, releasing your vulnerability, your emotions, your ability to reveal your emotions and heal yourself as well as others, this is unexpected for you. This is the part of the mystery of love, the way it works in unimaginable ways. And this shows you, as a result of your open-heartedness, beginning a new alignment, a new partnership that is more closely aligned with your truth, and how you are applying the truth that you've learned through these relationships to a new relationship, a new path, a fuller understanding of how resources are shared. In the 9th house, we have the Star card. The 9th house is all about how we share, how we grow, how we expand what it is that we have, our cultural, our spiritual values. The star indicates that the obstacles you've been able to overcome have helped you to see the light. They have helped to generate a vision of hope that has sustained you as you've gone through this process of opening up of not always needing to be the strong one. You have glimpsed a deeper truth, an enlightenment that sustains you and is capable of sustaining other people, other communities in other places. So this is leading to something that you're building, new ways of distributing this information, new ways of distributing your products or services, new ways for you to personally expand and grow. And this is amplifying this self-healing card, the self-love flow, into a flow that can reach throughout the globe. This is another card of healing, deep healing. And this is healing your collective vision with your own experience and giving that life, making that something that you need to communicate and share with others. In the 10th house, we have the Justice card. The 10th house is the house of your community, your social standing, how others see you. And it's interesting that we began here with the 6 of Cups, which is also about balance, give and take, equity. But the Justice card puts this on a collective level in the way that the 6 of Cups may be speaking on a more personal level. This is where you are in a position to right a wrong, to rectify a situation that has been unequal. This is where your power, your ability to manage and draw resources, you are applying that to a community, your community, society at large, or to communities at a global level. But you are part of understanding how to rectify a wrong from the past. This definitely has me thinking about your advocacy and activism in the world, where this ability to master resources and understand that love works in both ways, flows in both directions, is actually supporting your ability to raise our conscious in the collective about an injustice and ways, practical ways, that we can solve this through our imaginations. The Spirit of Cups in the 11th house is the same as the King of Cups. And this is the second king you have, this King of Pentacles, or the Spirit of Pentacles. The Spirit of Cups is showing how you are using your more mature understanding of the way that problems are solved. You're applying that to these global communities that your resources and knowledge are impacting. So you are opening yourself up to an equity of participation among those groups that you work with, among your associations, recognizing that all people bring knowledge, information, and participate through their own voices. As you are able to manage that discourse, manage that dialogue, that discussion about problem solving the injustices that you have found. The 12th house is where you're learning the lessons, how this is all ending up. And the potential card in the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot is the same as the Fool card in most decks. This card is allowing you, shows your ability to let go of the past, to let go not of the skills that you've gained, not of your ability to have matured and understood the way that beauty and joy arrives from suffering, from heartache. But you are now buoyed up and nourished and sustained by this information and this work that you're doing in order to begin on a totally new path. Scorpio, this has you letting go of it all and beginning again, knowing that you bring the entire set of skills that you have mastered in your life along with you on a new adventure. This may be a new set of problems that you are capable of solving. Whatever it is that you're setting your path on, you have no expectation of where it will lead. You are completely open and invested in your heart's imagination, in your ability to feel, learn, and grow so that you can create solutions to whatever problems you encounter. If you're liking this video, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please like so that others can enjoy this content as well. And I'm going to pull a crystal oracle for you, Scorpio, for the month of December. And we have, wow, love that. This is an opal, and the key word is joy. My soul sings and dances to the vibration of joy. Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it. You may subscribe. Any and all input, comments, sharing helps me to grow this channel and helps more people to enjoy this content. So I thank you and all of those of you who have supported me. Namaste.